Coronavirus on your business. Hi, I'm Lucy Griffiths, and I'm going to talk about how you can manage the effect of coronavirus, even when you might feel like, how can I actually change the impact that it's going to have on my business and the way that I work? And it might be that you feel like everything is spinning out of control and you're not sure where to start and how you can have an impact. So I'm going to talk you through a few strategies that I am doing for the 4 businesses that I run. And I have a variety of businesses. And so the first one I want to talk about is where I've had to completely 180 my business and the way that I run it. So I have an Airbnb business, and I have 10 properties that I have on Airbnb, and how I've really had to turn this around. So with Airbnb, it has been something where it's the travel industry. It is something where I am dealing with people who are traveling. They're flying in from China, the US, into the UK, and coming to stay in London, in Edinburgh. And of course, with coronavirus, that has stopped. So we realized this was happening, and we were watching the situation closely, and we made a decision about 3 weeks ago to stop doing Airbnb and basically to flip to renting out our properties for the long term. So we are renting out our properties for a 6-month period, because this is probably going to go on for 6 months. So that was the first thing that we did. And we'll monitor the situation, and once things start progressing the other way, then of course we'll go back to Airbnb. There was a great diagram that was suggested for the UK that actually, and this is probably pretty similar for the US, that there was going to be a peak in June, and then it was going to start sort of getting better, the situation, and by August, September time, things were getting back to normal. So if we sort of take that into consideration of how it's going to actually play out, that can be how you can think about your business and how you strategize it, that you see it as something that is going to be for the next 6 months, and how you can manage your time. So it might be that you don't have a business like, say, an Airbnb business, but you have an events business. Now, I was due to talk at a couple of events, give some speeches, and some of those have been cancelled. So how can you flip that round? So if your business is actually about going to conferences, meeting people to get them to buy into your services, how can you start then selling online? Which is where my other 3 businesses fit in. So I use a variety of social media, YouTube, and digital products to sell my courses, to sell what I do. And so you can do that very simply. So the first thing you need to do is build an audience. So start thinking about your audience, start building that audience. How can you build your audience? So first off, think about who your audience is and how you are going to, start attracting them. So I would say, really start focusing on the audience building factor. If you've already started working on that, fantastic. But essentially, there are 2 ways to build an audience. You've got the free way, so by using YouTube, by using social media, by using Pinterest to attract your audience. So let's say you go down the YouTube route. Essentially, when you're using YouTube, you are using keywords. So you can use keywords in your business so people are searching for a particular topic, they are looking for that particular content, and you are the answer. You're their amazing answer, where you can say, I'm answering this question. So you, rather than when you are going to an event where you're speaking to a room full of people who may know you, or they may be interested in that particular topic, instead of them paying money to go to the event, instead they're typing into Google and you pop up as the answer. Now, when you're first starting out, you want to be as niche as possible, because the smaller the pool of people, the better it is if you can talk to them. Now, the other ways you can do this is by using Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, whichever social media platform you like, to start building your audience and connecting with those people. Once you have started building your audience, you then want to start actually marketing to them. And this is all about courses. So you want to create a system of courses where you are talking to people and you are offering them information and value. And so even though you can't leave the house, if you are providing value, you can do one-to-one services where you are like talking and you're being paid for half an hour of your time and you're trading time for money. But it might be a consultation that you would have done maybe in person. You instead do it via Zoom or other platforms very similar to that, Zoom or Skype. So that can be a great way to actually, connect and network with people and build those relationships. And even though it is via video, actually, it doesn't matter, because once you've built those relationships, it's just like talking on camera, same thing as talking in real life. And that can work really, really well. But you can also take that a stage further. And while coronavirus is around, actually this can be a great turning point for your business where you can rethink the way that you do things. So you can rethink the way that you create your content, your message, and your sales strategy. So instead of saying, right, I have to go and physically sell to people, you could instead be using strategies such as webinars or selling courses. Now, I have sold about 20,000 courses now. And I have done this through a series of courses, and I have lots of videos about this, and I will link to them above. And essentially, you are creating a course. So it might be that you're offering a low ticket value course in the beginning. So let's say a $9 value course at $27, something like that, where people get to know, like, and trust you. So you create your low value course where people are seeing you as an expert, they're getting to know you, and it's a kind of no-brainer value. So they think, oh, I can afford to spend $9, whatever it may be. It's because they don't have to question it. If it was they were spending a couple of thousand, if they were spending a couple of hundred, they would think twice about it. They might have a discussion with their partner, and they would certainly agonize over that multiple times. Whereas when it's a low ticket thing, it's a no-brainer and they don't think twice. Once they have bought that course, then it might be they watch it, they start seeing you as an expert and as an authority in your industry, and then you can sell additional products and services. And that's what I do. And it works really, really well, and it's enabled me to turn over $500,000 in 6 months. So really amazing the potential that it offers when you take your business online, because you can reach thousands more people, millions more people when you do this. And that's what my business has done. I've been able to reach millions of people using this strategy. So it really does work, and it's enabled me to do this while still working from my spare room at home, and also, managing school pickups and all of the stuff that comes with being a parent. So I do school drop-offs, I do pickups, and I fit that around my working life. So it really gives you that flexibility because you can choose your hours. And if you choose to travel, particularly during coronavirus, you may not want to, but you can still do that. It gives you that freedom and flexibility. So if you then think about that, you can do that for anything. So I was talking to a variety of people today, whether you are an author and you want to create a course that goes with your book, whether you are a graphic designer and you are wanting to then actually reach more people. So it might be that you originally created design artwork for companies and it's for events. But they're no longer having events, so how are you going to make money? Well, you could either teach people graphic design, or you could teach small business owners how to do your skills. So you create a kind of academy, a membership, where you're teaching them how to do the thing that you know how to do so well, but you're teaching them to do that at a low cost, low value offering. And by doing that, you're setting yourself up as an authority figure, and it's giving you an additional income stream, that additional revenue. So for me, I wake up every morning and I check my Stripe account, like a business bank account, and I see that I've turned over like $3,000-4,000 every morning while I've slept. So I've literally made money while I sleep. And this is possible for you too. So no matter how you might feel about coronavirus, actually it is possible to still make money. It's possible to not leave the house and still make money. and you can then rethink the way your business operates. So it might be that you think this is terrible, I'm not going to have the income streams that I want, but you can create new additional income streams that will not hamper you when things like this hit, that enable you. You still do what you love, you still might go to events in a couple of months' time, you might still be meeting clients face to face, but you have additional income streams that enable you, that give you that freedom, that flexibility to still generate income, to still build your audience, to still really connect in, make revenue that you desperately need, and you're able to meet a global audience. So that it might be that people in your particular area are sort of more nervous, they don't want to spend money, but other people around the world might be more enthusiastic. So you can meet those challenges by actually creating a larger audience for what you do. And remember that there are going to be thousands of people, millions of people cooped up at home, bored, stupid. They're not going out, they're not going to restaurants, they're not going to the cinema, they're not doing all the things they love. They want to be entertained by you. You can provide the entertainment. You can provide this amazing resource where you can offer people opportunities, and it's infotainment. So you are educating them, that you're offering them new possibilities, new ways to make money. And when you do that, you are tapping into this vision of what is possible. And particularly when at the moment when the world feels like really anxious and stressed and worried, this is a new opportunity. This is a new paradigm of how they can make money. They can make money while they sleep, and the opportunities that are available to them and to you. You just have to tap into that and show them what is possible and how you too can make money. Okay, I am really excited to share that this is so possible. Please check out my other videos on how to make passive income, which really talks you through all these steps, and also the different strategies of making money, whether that is ebooks, whether that's courses, or whether that is a membership, because there are all these options available for you. If you've liked this video, I would love you to subscribe. Please click on the link below to subscribe. And if you want more strategies, more tips, more support over this, challenging time, I would love to be here for you. And I look forward to getting to know you more. Okay, bye-bye for now.